All right, we've got Tana on a boat in the bay, 200 meters from the shoreline. On the banks of the shoreline is a temple. Tana looks from a height of 1.8 meters. So that means we're looking from our eyes, right? Height of 1.8 meters, that's how tall you are. To the top of the temple, and notes that he's looking at an angle of elevation of 10 degrees. So let's draw a diagram. So we're here on the water, and then we've got Tana looking up. So we know our angle of elevation was 10 degrees. We know that Tana is 1.8 meters. So this height here is 1.8 meters. And then somewhere on the shore, our distance to the shore is 200 meters. So here's where our water keeps going, and then we hit land. So now we're at land. All right, and then there's a temple. So we have some sort of big temple sort of structure. So looking up to the top of the temple. All right, we know that it was 10 degrees, and I've got two different heights here. So I've got my height that I'll calculate from my triangle, and then I also have Tana's height. So obviously we haven't drawn this to scale because he's only 1.8 meters tall. My temple's gonna be very tall. But I've got some triangles that I can work with. So I know that to the shoreline, so actually all the way out to where I'm looking at to the top of my temple, we're assuming the temple's right at the shoreline. So this bottom part of the triangle, all of that, we're gonna call the 200 meters. So I'll put it inside the triangle. Here's my x, here's my 10. So I can find this height x. That's an opposite of the 10. This is adjacent, so I'm gonna use tangent. So tangent of 10 is equal to x divided by 200. So I'm gonna multiply both sides by 200. 200 times tan of 10. That's gonna give me the height from my eyeballs up. So 200 times tan of 10. And I get 35.3 approximately. Dot, dot, dot. So my total height is my x plus the 1.8 meters. So back to my calculator, I'm gonna add. So as soon as I hit add, I'm using all of those decimal places, 1.8, and I get a total height of 37.1 when I round. So my height is 37.1 meters. So I could say from the water line to the top of the temple is 37.1 meters.